Hello. Hello. Welcome in. How are we doing? Where's your head at? What a tune that is. Is that Basement Jacks? If Basement Jacks isn't two people called Jack, what is the point? Morning all. I cannot explain how bitter I am at missing Berchet finally scoring in the last stream. Lewis, welcome into you. It was early doors. A few people came in late and missed it as well. Good morning, Leopard. Welcome in. And Lewis and Mo. Lewis, I need a favour from you. Nothing massive. The Lego group joins Go Fest, says Pokemon Go. Lewis, I want you to pick a team that we play against in pre-season. Because you've been here for quite a while. Quit the game because a little tiny sliver of it's on that screen. And we go again. I need you to pick a team that is that we play against in pre-season. I will remind me, and I will I'll sort that out. How are we doing, folks? You get thinking time. Yeah, it's the full. I haven't got a picture of the list anymore, have I? It's one of the teams in another division that I think you need to pick. I think that's the one that we've not got yet. I've been saving it for you. I think, yeah. Season friendlies, yeah. Let me just put your name down so I don't forget as well. You get time to think about it. But it's any of the teams that are in any of the other three divisions that we've not played against already. So I think it's any of them apart from Roma, which we're going to play against because Lil's picked that. PSV, Dynamo Kiev, Club Brugge or Celtic.
Finally broke the 39 mark.
Leopard has finally broke the 39 mark. That's massive. Thank you very much, Leopard, for 40 minutes. Thank you very much indeed. That's got to be higher than 3, surely. What did I say? Higher than 3? 3 what? I don't know what that was in reference to. No, I'm sorry. By the way, it does say superstar there, by the way, folks, just in case people are still going to sort of vaguely. No one's sort of said it with their full chest yet, which I find interesting. But there have been sort of a couple of people that have sort of gone, hey, this isn't superstar difficulty. The fucking game says it is. It is easy though, isn't it? And I don't like it. I'm wondering, and no one's documented this, so I don't think this is a thing, but nobody's documented this. But I'm wondering if for some reason the superstar difficulty is just not working and it's actually playing on like regular or something like that. I wonder if there's an option where we turn it down at the end of the season to top player and just see how that plays. But then if we do that, then we've got a whole season of that, and if that's even easier, then I'm going to like it even less and I'm probably going to get bored of it. So I don't know. Look at my streaky plum. I can't see your streaks on Castellab's Nerdmo. So jot that down. 3 big games for you today. The Wompy Football Club away. The team that we beat in the cup final in season 1, and then they injured Valna for 20-something years. Cup final second leg. Cup semi-final second leg. Algidon Town. 3-1 up in that. And then P Wet Farm at home. Next stream, Algidon Town. Cup final, potentially if we get there. Jumbo. Stream after that, Wheat Storage, MLBPA, Products and Athletic. End of the season, we take a break, do the end of season awards, and then we do the pre-season. Morning, BB. Morning, Wisecrack. How's it doing, mate? And the award for Best English goes to... Congratulations on the 3-streak Nerbo. Hog. For some reason, I can't see those on Castellabs, and I really wish I could. It's a great shame. I wonder if there's a way that I can show viewer join/leave messages. Absolutely not. No, it doesn't. No. Hit that. Random weather generator. I think we're coming out of week 28, so this will be the second to last week of winter, which is interesting. It's not that interesting, is it? Castellabs into the sea. Just going to turn that down a bit. That's what I said. That's nice. Has anyone got any objections for me just getting straight into this? Because that's what I'm going to do. Whether you wake it. Whether you wake it. That's all fine. Pro play. Really want you to pro play. Okay. Loud and clear. Let's get into it. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. I'm not. Weird morning on Animal Crossing, by the way. Why is Steam... Now, Steam can play centre-back, but he is like 5'7", which is ridiculous. That's obviously not going to happen. Valany's going to play right back. And also, Gearson's going to start. Hoyland is going to start. Liebman suspended. Right. Minander injured. Varner. I mean, that's... Steen's going to start instead of Tomasi. Why? But why is Steam going to start instead of Tomasi? I don't know. Don't think about it too much. Similar as Dodo, Tomasi, Furuk, Nako, Berge, Hampson, Takahashi. That's fine, isn't it? That's okay. That's okay. Turn this down a little bit for me. Who have they got? They've got Man, Dehu, no idea who Dehu is. Salah, no idea who Salah is. Carl Thimble, of course. Al Giro, Chang Hun, Marcelli, Basho, Pepper, remember Pepper? Usually partners Salt in midfield, actually. Again, they've changed their formation, and it's abysmal. They've just got a defensive mid, a centre mid, and an attacking mid. And then up front, Lowell, George, and Perales. Lowell, George, of course. A terrifying opponent. But that's fine. Nothing that we can't deal with, you know. I just feel like I'm missing something. I've had a weird Animal Crossing morning. Like about 18 things have happened in one day. The museum's closed because the cafe's opening. The hotel's opening, which I don't really know what that even is. I've got some Ugo cat in the campsite. Kurlos is packing his bags. And then I've got Flick, who's visiting. I've also got Rossetti visiting. And then I think something else happened as well. It was weird. Just like, I was just bombarded. You know when you wake up and you go on Animal Crossing and it goes, there's like one message usually, and it goes, that's all for today. And it's like, it was just like a 10-minute fucking dialogue from Isabel about all the things that were happening. Really sort of threw me off. Let's play the game. What a weird formation that is. I do wish... Noel Edmonds Memorial Arena, by the way. I do wish that I could muck about with the formations like during the Master League, because I feel like some of the formations I've potentially given teams are a bit not amazing. Hello, Jorge, welcome in. Good to see you. Look at the table. Ugh. 47, oh my gilly goodness. Finally, I'm home with a BapyCal stream is on. Lovely stuff. Night Night, welcome to you. And there is Damien. Oh, it's not. It's Dehu. 36 years old. No idea who that is. That's Shinji Ono. 29 years old. And we all know who that is. This lot could wreck our title. This lot could wreck our title chances. They've got it in the locker. I need to cough. Good start. It's a good start. There's Ruskin to Brathwaite. Ruskin starting at left back today. Wisecrack. Don't know what you make of that. That's nice from Steen, by the way. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Algidon on the right today. No Mako. Even to corner. Do you think a monetary value of each of the Don boxes is on the team shirt sponsors? No, because you can quite clearly see that that's not the case. Night Lights. Bang. You can quite clearly see that's not the case, mate. Don't ask stupid questions. It's outside. Oh, got some wise legs out there today, by the way. Some real leaders. I know Tomasi's not playing, he's been rested, but we've got Steen, Valany, Hoylands. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Pyro's making the manager cough. Yeah. Yeah, horrible stuff. Can't be doing that this weekend. It's not on. That's nice. That's also nice. I had a dream I was playing PES the other night. Snapshot from Algidon there. Not far away. Not that far away, is it? I had a dream I was playing PES. I was streaming PES in my dream, and I was complaining that it was too easy, because that is genuinely how I feel about this. And you all know that by now. I'm constantly coming up with ways to make it more difficult. It really does irritate me that it's too easy. I kind of wish I could start it again, but just make all the opposition players a bit better. But I don't want to do that. We're already 2 seasons in. Watch this. In the middle. No one's there. Where's Bravide? Not good enough. Dreams do come true, folks. Yeah. I had a dream I was streaming PES, and look at me now. Free kick. If Algidon gets injured today, I'm not going to be happy, by the way. Just to let you all know. Yeah, it's range. No, it's not. No, it's really not. It's really not. That's not good enough. Not a waste. Just cross it in, son. Just cross it in. Shite. Yeah. Oh, that's poor from Mono. He's passed it to the invisible man. God, they're a good team attacking. Here's Gero. No Alan Dente for them, by the way. He doesn't start for them. He's the one who injured Volner earlier on in the season, if you remember that. He doesn't start today. Good tackle, Steen. That's nice. Doesn't get that many opportunities these days, Steen. But not even a replay for him. Dog dump effort. Oh, poor. Come on, boys. Remember when we played against this lot the first time and we were just shit against them? Look at us now. Dominating. Game did freeze very briefly for a second then. Did anyone else notice that? Shit. No, not Lowell George. Red card. Shit. Why did I do that? Why did he do that? I didn't do anything. I'm not playing the game. I mean, I'm not... Oh, shit. Oh, it's so poor from him as well. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Time for a rejig. Oh my god, what are we going to do? Warburton. Oh god, right. Osborne. Warburton has to come off though. Shit. Just see how this goes. Play without an attacking mid and just see how it goes. I might bump the this defensive mids up to attacking or centre mid. Why do they do that? I don't understand that. You're 25 yards out. Just shoot, mate. Honestly, I'd be less annoyed if they scored from that than if they just chip it out of play. Really irritates me. It's the highest difficulty as well, and they do that. The game's too fucking easy. And we're probably going to lose this now, and someone's going to go, oh, you said the game was too easy. It is too easy. This lot of shit. This lot of mostly dog dump, as Leopard said. 2 years ago, we finished 5th in Division 2. And we've only lost 2 games all season in Div 1. It is too easy. I don't know if anyone else... Does anyone disagree with me on this? Does anyone think actually it's the right difficulty? It's too easy, and I hate it. Watch this. Bang. Successful bang. That's nice. Need some magic from Algidon today. Jesus. Nearly a lucky bounce. Not playing mates, so we don't know, but yeah, I just wish it was. I really wanted this to be like a big struggle. I really wanted this to be like, it's going to take us 3 seasons to get out of Div 2, and then we're going to finish like 13th in the first season of Div 1, and we're going to lose a load of games 4-5-0, and it'll be horrible. I really wish it was like that. And there's, apart from just literally never signing anyone and just having all the shittest players in the game, there's very little that I can do to affect that. You know? Bang. Oh, it's not good from Brarfied, is it? Ooh. Having said this, they've got a lot of players forward here. Let's sit back a little bit. Let's sit back and we'll just hit them on the counter. That's what we're good at. I know they've got 5 at the back and a sweeper, but we can hit them on the counter. Imagine if we signed Lowell George. Not going to happen, but imagine. Master League's first season's the more challenging. I just wish it stayed that way for it. After the first season, I was so happy with like how it was playing and stuff. And then suddenly you sign 1 or 2 half-decent players and you're world beaters. And I think it's the teamwork as well. Makes a big difference. I just wish it was trickier all the way around. Oh, God. Good save. Good block, Ruskin. What a block. Wins a free kick. What a block from Ruskin that was. Wow. He's had a lot of criticism this season, Ruskin. Made some mistakes. He's only young. But that, putting his body on the line as well. Lovely stuff. You love to see it. Ooh. Win the top div, then turn the difficulty way up with a mod and crash down 3 leagues in 3 years. There's no mod. This is a mod, Night Lights. This is a mod. This is I'm playing with the difficulty mod. This difficulty isn't normally accessible in the game. Ooh, oh. I'm just thinking if... the reason I'm playing Ono defensive mid now is I'm just thinking if he gets in those positions that Warburton gets in, Ono's got a decent long shot on him. He can sort of replicate that. I know Warburton had to come off. I could have kept him on, but Steen... I think Steen needed the game. He was doing well so far. Oh, Jesus. What? Make it more difficult by racking up as many reds in the first half as you can. Well, I've already sort of artificially made it more difficult by making all the injury tolerances like the worst imaginable. So, like, Volner goes out for 22 weeks, for example, for a simple tackle. Well, I've already made it more difficult in every sort of... in every way I sort of can already. Look at Osborne, by the way. And look at Hoylands. Look at Hoylands. The captain. 37 years old. A couple of murmurs about him potentially retiring at the end of the season. People have been reported a little bit. We've had chats about it. But all I can say is he just wants to get to the end of the season, see how he feels. Because he loves football. It's just, he's got to listen to his body, you know? And you get used to the game, it gets easier. Yeah, and there's also, like, sort of metas, if that makes sense, in terms of, like, how to play, that I don't like using that much. Remember when I got a penalty and people were saying, oh, just go straight down the middle, like, go bottom middle, you always score. And it's like, well, if I always score a penalty, that's just fucking boring. You might as well just play it on the easiest difficulty if that's the case. I don't understand why you'd want that. And other little things like I have noticed. I have noticed what a haircut that is. The sort of ground low cross is really effective, like way too effective. I like using it sometimes, but sometimes you can just do a thing where you do one sort of adjacent to the keeper, and half the time the keeper just sort of puts it in his own net, and it's like I don't want to like fucking sweat it out like that, winning leagues by sort of taking advantage of shitty game mechanics. Garden Boys won. That's a big win for the Garden Boys. Bistopia also won. That is potentially a big win for Bistopia as well, actually. Best stickers of the group chat. He's got the best stickers in the WhatsApp group. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. I can't wait for you to see a bit more of him off the pitch, by the way, because I have I have ordered Tomodachi Life. And I'm going to make an island that's... Bang. I'm going to make an island that's got all the boys on it. Maybe some of their wives and girlfriends and partners. Family members as well, maybe. So you'll get to see a little bit more off the pitch, which will be nice. I'm going to make a big island with everyone on. Tomodachi Life. I bought it on... Do you know I bought it yesterday on a whim? Is it Smythes? I call it Smythes. Apparently it's Smiths, but I say Smythes. So it's got a Y in it. Water pass. Less overpass. Even less overpass. And it was $49.99. And then I remembered there's a website that I used to use to buy Switch games called Shop2, where you can normally... I checked on there after I'd ordered it, and it was like 43 quid, and I thought, shit, I've got just... Bang. And I thought, oh my god, that was close. I've just needlessly spent £6, which is a shame. Bang. Oh, shit. Hello, Seb. Popular Chilean Twitch streamer Seb is in the chat, by the way. Lovely stream yesterday, mate. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And once again, congratulations on getting affiliate. Bollocks. Good save. Get that away. Lovely, Yarich. That's nice. That's lovely. It was a lovely stream yesterday. Said kept me sane. I was bored all day. Oh, Algidon. Nice. Defending from Algidon there. Good work rate from him. Not him again. It's not him again, is it? No, it's not him again. Do you know when that came in, I thought, and it focused on Valanly, and I thought, surely Valanly's going to head this away. Surely Valanly's going to... He's nowhere near it. Look. I thought, surely Valanly's going to get this away. Oh, he completely misses it. Shit. Played the demo solidly for like 3 hours and immediately sacked 50 big ones on it, and I can count on one hand the number of times that's happened in me days. Yeah, it's basically how I felt about it. I played the demo for about 2 hours, and then I was just like, right, I do have to buy this now, I'm afraid. Which means, unfortunately, I won't be getting Pocopia for a little bit longer, because that was going to be the next game that I got, Pocopia, because I didn't think I'd be that interested in Tomodachi Life. But, yeah, watch this. Wow. Watch this. Oh, why did he do that? 2-1 result, plenty of time. We have got 10 men as well, though, is the thing. It's asking a lot from the boys. And we've got a cup game midweek as well. It's asking a lot from them. They can do it. They've got it in them. See, it's at this point and you're thinking, no one's making the run. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. There's penalty shouting there. I'll tell you that for nothing. What can Algidon do? That's what he can do. Ooh. Pull it back. That's nice. Whip a big one in. That's... What a ball. Oh, Jesus. Imagine a steam goal here. It would be incredible. Not the best pass there. Oh, they've got 5 at the back and a sweeper, and it's... Shit! Oh! Clifford's come on for Chang. On. Good morning, Trippy. Welcome in. Look, hope you can go fuck itself, quite frankly. I don't know about that. It looks quite good. Let's just have a little look. So Steen can only play defensive mid. Right, here's what I'm going to do then. So they're going to become centre mids now. And I'm going to bring Tomasi on. That's what you do. You need someone like Tomasi in a game like this. It's a rally that he needs to be captain as well. He does need to be the captain. There we go. Good morning, Trippy. I hope you're doing well, mate. Lovely to have you in, as always. Has anyone else got on the big Pokemon Go train recently? It's making a bit of a comeback. And I don't want to say I've caused it. But I might have caused it. Having a good time on it. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's go a little bit more attacking here, because the fullbacks aren't sort of... Oh, my God. Well in Algidon, fuck me. I love him so much. I love him so much. Oh. Steen, what is he doing? Oh, keep going. Ah, no. No, no. Welcome, Nesme. Good morning. I was wondering why that was happening to Leopard. You're probably holding down Control and Shift or whatever it is. I don't know. Speedy Gonzalez, Dexter, from Dexter's Lab, etc. Right, okay. Whatever, mate. Watch this for a ball. Oh, dearie me, what a pass that would have been. Oh. Ah, fine margins. Fine margins. Just need a little moment of magic. I think Algidon's got to give it to us. Like that song. Gonna give it to you, or whatever it's called. Or Hoylands, 37 years old and he's running like this. Good grief. What a trooper. Well in, Hoylands. Oh, shit. Have I missed anything like Bersha getting his top off? No. Gerson got a red card. Gerson got a red card, but other than that, it's been a fairly sort of run-of-the-mill game. I don't know what he was thinking. Just rash. Just one of those decisions that you make in a title race, and you just think, you immediately just go, "Oh, you idiot!" He knew it was a red card. He knew it was a red card. Right, I'm going to make a sub here. Mako. Hoylands has done well. He's got a goal for us. He's got a good goal for us as well. Let's see if Mako can save us. Good header away. Good block. That's nice. Corner. Goal kick. That's lovely. Oh, rugby posts there. That's interesting. Vaguely. Come on. Just, oh, look at what. Oh, unlucky to Mercy. Oh, hello. Balinjaric. Oh, the boys are tired. You can feel it. You can feel it. The boys are getting tired. I'm going to bring the defender up for the last attack. Oh, poor from Tomasi. Just needs to hoof it. Just needs to hoof it. That's an awful tackle. Went straight through him. Oh, you can't blow the full-time whistle then. I'm not having that. Fuck off. What bollocks that is. Oh well. Got to take a 1-1 in a situation like that. I don't know what minute it was, that red card. It must have been about 25 minutes in. Good save, that. A couple of times I managed to do that. Weirdly didn't do it when we had 10 men. I want to see Hoyland's goal again. Here it is. Bang. Assist from Osborne as well, by the way. That's nice. Hasn't shown the red card, weirdly enough. They had fun and that's what really matters, exactly. Exactly. Gears and 5. His early dismissal, which forced a tactical change, was a blight on his performance. 21 minutes. Gearson lasted for that red card. 21 minutes. Bradford City won. Not the end of the world. Stranger things have happened. Let's have a look at the league. Good run to set it up. Yeah, it was a good run from Osborne. I do like that. He doesn't. Osborne does these runs that none of the other players tend to do. Where any objections to Ajax in pre-season? Absolutely not, Lewis. We can play Ajax if you want. Have you had a look through the teams? I think if you go far enough through the PES channel in Discord, I think you can actually see like the spreadsheet that I'm using that has all the teams on, and it's one of the teams that's highlighted in red. 4 points. That's fine. We were 4 points behind them before, and then we ended up leapfrogging them. Not a problem. Not an issue. It's been 10 past 10. We've already played one game. Jesus Christ. Big win for the Garden Boys, by the way. Shit. Look at the table. Wompy Club 26, Faculty 26, Greensleeves 25, Garden Boys 24. I don't think Bistopia are going to get saved. Bistopia won, but I don't think that's going to save them, unfortunately. I think it's too little too late. Think about Liverpool, so we could have an Ordaz reunion, but that would be like bumping into an X that's moved on to better things, and nobody needs that. Yeah, I totally agree, actually. Also, there's a chance, I would say, that we play Liverpool in like one of the European competitions. I'd rather play some of the slightly... To Liverpool the 4th in that league. I don't know where Ajax are. Yeah, Ajax at 12th in that league. There's no chance to get in Europe. So I'd rather play a team like Ajax. If I'm being honest with you. Where's Lil's picked Roma? How are Roma doing? 6th in that league. That's fine. That's okay. A table you'd be proud to eat your tea off. Right. Data. Carl Hickbread, Stanley Tumpers, Mike Wattleby, Butcher Hill, Keith Lorraine, Jimmy Robinson, Wally Tingle, Bob Masting, Woodward, Milodev Krantz Jr., Rowcroft. They're a good outfit, this lot. They're a good outfit. Very strong defensively. Daz Amore, Joe Cool as well. Remember Joe Cool? John Grail and Paul Smenas. Finelli, Howard Dewey, Bong as well. I don't know what his first name is. Joe Cool. Remember Joe Cool? Belgian as well, by the way. That's interesting. But Mike Wattleby as well, 25 years old. 95 matches, 2 goals. 100 matches for Carl Hickbread. 102 matches for Jimmy Robinson. Christ. Lep came across a good name for them the other day. Fred Dumpling, from a misspelling of fried. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. I have people have said to me when we've come up with names before. They've said, "Oh, you need to add this to like the marquee player list and all that sort of thing." I've got enough names on that list. They'll ask me for 1, 2, 3, 4, the next 4 seasons. Because I'm going to replace 2 of them every season. I'm going to replace the 2 oldest ones and bring in 2 younger ones. So I've got some names in here. Just bits and bobs that I've come up with. Lucius Donderwinkel, who's from the Netherlands Antilles. Adam Flayman. Not sure where he's from yet, not decided. And my personal favourite, Malanga Gilderchuk. If anyone knows what that means, good on you. Also get a life. Algidon Town. Cup game. Algidon Town in the cup, semi-final, second leg. And the weather is fine. It's a night game. Remember, we need to make it a night game. Night, fine, that's okay. We're probably at a point, I would say, potentially, where we probably don't need the yellow ball anymore. I think we're just about at that point. There we go. There we go. Right. Ivarov starts, Cupkeeper. I mean, does Gearson start? There's a case to say Gearson can start this because he's not going to play in the next game, obviously, actually. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start Takahashi. They've actually done that for me. I'm going to start Takahashi, though. Not Lothar, no chance. I need to get rid of Lothar in the summer. Actually, Dodo's going to start. Fuchs going to start. Stremmer is going to start. And then Berche is going to start. Berche, Brathwaite, Takahashi. There's your team. Warburton in the middle. I've got Steen in there, actually. Steen played well last time. Steen's going to start, actually. Steen, Dodo, Food, Berche, Brathwaite, Takahashi. That's your team, folks. Great to give him a run out. Yeah. Don't know who that was in reference to, but all of them. Takahashi, I assume. Yeah. And he's on a red arrow as well. He's on a red arrow. So. No Valani. And no Damiano Tomasi. He's been rested. Williams, Hampton, Octavio, no. Okay. A captain. God, Takahashi's teamwork and mentality are quite good. Didn't realise. He's not captain, don't be silly. Now, here's the thing, folks, is that Steen used to be the captain, if you remember that. And then we said, oh, you're not going to be the captain because he stood down from being the captain, basically. Now, the question is whether Steen... Blind poll. Blind poll. Who's captaining? A or B? Blind poll. Vote now. Me and my dealer is offering free samples. Takahashi. That's so shit, Nervo. Teamwork's great. We should be training him up for the other attributes as Summer Shirley. Yes. Yeah, he does need to get his general strength and stuff up, I think. Maybe shot technique. Maybe just shooting generally. Shot accuracy only 72. Shot technique 68. Maybe we can just improve that sort of thing. Great heading, great jumping and all that sort of thing. When he's, 4 or 5 years time, he'll be super at that. Maybe it's just his general shooting ability. B is the captain. Okay. Dodo is the captain. Dodo, 23 years old, captains the team for the cup semi-final, second leg. And that is an official, in the spreadsheet, captains, Dodo. Fourth captain, Dodo. The Spire Arena. I always find my arch rivals completely neglected to take my mons out of any of the gyms I took, so I've still got 4 mons in. Lovely stuff. I need someone to beat the gym just down the road from me. I've been in there for like 2 days now. I just need someone to beat it so I can get my 50 coins. 3-1 first leg. I mean, surely we're not going to muck this up. Mike Wattleby, 25 years old captain. And Dodo captaining the team for the first time ever. And we just play how we always play. That's what we do. Once again, one of those pitches that looks a bit like denim, which is interesting. Imagine a Bershey goal here.
What?
That's nice, actually. That's nice, actually.
Excuse me?
And we can just do what we like. That auto mod is... I'm not even going to look at it because I'm playing the game. You're going to have to wait, I'm afraid. This might be the dullest 0-0 of all time. That's what I'm hoping for. Just a lovely, boring 0-0. Good morning, TM Milkman. I do hope you're well, mate. Enjoying your holiday. Well taken, Ivarov. And I'm going to say this, and people sort of had to go at me for, well, they didn't have a go at me, but a couple of raised eyebrows. I think since Ivarov's become the backup keeper, he's done really well. Oh my God, all the players, they keep trying this offside trap thing, and that would have worked horribly then. I was about to make a pass that was going to be amazing. But I fully trust Ivarov now. His sort of personal life and stuff got in the way there. Good pass, Bershey. His personal life, he had his divorce and all that sort of thing, but that's all old news now. What a goal, Brafide. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, with his weak foot. With his weak foot. With his weak foot. Oh my God. You can't teach that. You can't teach that. Wow. Wow. Let's just have a look at his POV. I mean, he's no one's near, no one's marking him. No idea what Butcher Hill's doing over there. Just a random hoof in the middle, and then... Oof. Boff Pamal. Leopard misogyny auto mod. Allow. Because he spelt something funny. And that's sexist. That's not on Leopard. That man loves a goal in the cup. Yeah. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I think he's our top cup scorer of, like, all time. He loves a cup goal. He started getting some in the league as well now, which is nice. It was something that was lacking in his game. But he's got a few recently in the league, which has been good. It's been nice to see. But yeah, he loves a goal in the cup. And surely he's starting the cup final. If we get there. So good the ball shat rainbows. Good morning, Fruits. Welcome, Lindsay. I do hope you're well. Good save, Ivarov. I put it to you, folks, and he's not played that many games. He's maybe played half a dozen games since Wolf became first choice. But no, he's played more. He's probably played about 10 games, I'd say, actually. Ivarov, since he made that mistake and we subbed him off for Wolf, he's not put a foot wrong. He's not put a foot wrong. And that's lovely. Christ almighty. And I have to say, I know I was talking about getting a new keeper in the summer potentially, and still sort of, you know, mulling over that. But I think Ivarov would be such an invaluable presence as a third choice keeper. No, getting his age now, he's getting on a bit. Oh, very sort of clumsy turning from Takahashi there. He's not that sort of player, but God, he did well though, didn't he? Got a couple of invaluable presents for Christmas. That's nice. I call good presents. Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. Total football. Total football. Oh, Gearson's ruined it. It's going a little bit choppy for me as well, actually. That might have factored into it somewhat. Unfortunately. Takahashi's done well so far, made some good moves, some good runs. Slotted in very nicely. That's what happens when you ease a player into the team instead of just starting a 17-year-old as soon as you sign him, like some people were saying, oh, just start Takahashi, mate, just start him. No, he's 17 years old, just coming into this. You've got to ease them in. And it works out so much better in the long run if you do that. He knows all the runs I want him to make and all that sort of thing. The passes that I want him to, the team skills, the defensive work rate, where he needs to be when we're defending, where he needs to move to when we're attacking. You need a few months. You need a couple of months to get used to that. And he looks. I mean, he's not the finished article, but he's looking good. Just training then, yeah. Yeah. Well, people think training's just like shooting practice, and it's not. This is a lot of stuff that's off the training pitch. This is when you're talking to the coaches, and they've got the little iPads out, tablets. We don't actually use iPads here. They get the tablets out and they're showing him all these. When he came on as a sub, what he was doing well, what he needed to improve on. So it's more like a meeting at times, rather than it being explicitly. I know what you mean, but like I said, training has that sort of implication of it just being like on the pitch. And that's not the case. There's Waldertoft. Good tackle, Stremmer. That's nice. Good morning, Adam. Welcome in. Revolutionary concept of training a player. Slate and chalk. Yeah. Well in Ruskin. That's nice. Yeah. It's not just, it's not just your shooting practice. Look at that from Takahashi. That was lovely. I'm using the tablet Ed Miliband hid after 2015. It's the exact same one, yeah. He didn't hide it, I stole it. Actually. Unlucky son. Unlucky son. Needs cough again. I keep getting like a tickly right at the back of my throat. Keeps going tickly. Shit. "21 years old. Good finish for a 21-year-old, that. Not bad. I don't know if it's hay fever or anything like that. I keep getting a bit of a tickly. Surely hay fever would present itself as more than just a bit of a tickly throat every now and then, though. You'd think. Composed finish, yeah. And a great ball as well. Who's that from? Wally Tingle. Yeah, good ball. It's one-on-one, Esme. No, I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that. One-on-one. Odds are against him. Not having it. Please. Oh, is that a free kick? Ref, I almost said mum then. Oh, leave me, that's not good enough. That is. Stremmer's done well. I think he gets a lot of undue criticism, is what I would say. I think if Wolf conceded that, I don't think people would be saying that. So there. It's good old classic Russophobia. Fear of men named Russ. Russ isn't actually. His name's Victor, but it's by the by. 4-2 in aggregate, by the way, and away goals are in play here, by the way. So that doesn't really factor into it at the moment. But if we get another goal, we're probably fine. I dare say we're probably fine now. Oh, take it actually. Just a bit eager. Bit of an eager beaver. Ooh. That's nice. That's unlucky son. Good ball. Oh dear. Just need to get Berche away from his man. That's the only time he ever does well, if he's under pressure. Good save, Ivarov. That's nice. Just look at Ivarov. To be fair, if that was going on target, If that was gone on target, he actually would have saved that. He's only completely missed it because it was off target. So fair play. Fair play to him. Covered in goal. Covered the goal, yeah. Yeah, it looked silly. Looked silly. Not as silly as that finish, though. They're on top now. You can feel it. You can just feel it. They've just got... I don't know what they've said at half-time, but... That's nice. Just ride the wave. Put your hell there. That's why he's a right back. What an effort that is. Oh, they're just... Is that a good tackle? Oh my god. Oh, you can just feel it. It's not nice. And then you can just... Oh, you can just... Well in risking. All the time in the world for Berger here. Oh, unlucky, sir. Gonna make a sub. Osborne. A Millard F. Cranch Jr. has made his way onto the pitch. Only, do we need to sit back a little bit? I dare say we do a little bit, actually. Because they are charging up the field like it's nobody's business. Oh, Fook. That's nice. Ah. Keep going, son. Unlucky, son. Not bad. Just need Berger free of his man, is the thing. Osborne will help with that. He'll charge forward, he'll help out. Cause a bit of chaos. Oh, what's he doing? Just shoot, mate. Oh, Jesus. Takahashi's had a couple of those. He's had a couple of those one-on-ones that have just been at the keeper. Oh, no! Hurts. Hurts whenever that happens, especially with Berger. In a way, it'd be more, especially if he only ever scores one, but I would like him to get more. He deserves it. Remember a year ago when Dodo scored that goal in the cup semi-final? Welinivrov. Liebman, you lucky boy. What was he thinking? Berger couldn't cross a fucking road. Harsh. Leopard there. Always weird how it always starts off really positive and it just descends into this who can come up with the most devastating insult sort of competition. Pathetic if you ask me, actually. Oh. Is time up for Takahashi? No, it's not. I want Takahashi to play on. I think he's doing well. Stremmer again. Oh my God. I tell you something. The second half of this season, there's a few players that I think have just, I don't know what's happened, but they've just completely upped the game. Tomasi's one. Stremmer is the other. Every time he's come in, he's been a bit dodgy at times with own goals and things like that. But this second half of this season, unstoppable. Dare I say, potentially... I mean, that position's been Lieberman's for quite a while, that sort of right centre-back position. We play Jaric at left centre-back, but yeah, if Stremmer keeps playing like this, who knows? On a good game. Just had no service, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's very crowded at the back as well, I have to say. Berger's going to come off here for Mako. And I'm actually going to do something a little bit insane, if you don't mind. Zimmerles at left back. Free kick, that's nice. Zimmerles at left back. We've been trying it in the training ground. He can play wing back. What a cross! Oh. He can play wing back, Zimmerles. Oh. He's done it again. He's done that stupid little pass again. Just shoot, Mako-san. Don't listen to... He needs to get it out of his head that he's... People rattling his confidence and he's afraid to shoot. He likes an assist, Mako. But sometimes he just needs to... I know it's a tight angle, but sometimes you just need to go for goal, mate. That's what the... He's been seen, I talked about in the last stream actually, got some sports psychologists, just 2 of them now, that help out with this sort of thing. Here we go. Oh, shit, again. It's been framey, but like actually, is the game actually like freezing for a second for you lot, or is that just on my end? It's not like world ending, but that's got to be a free kick, ref. Not having that. Cup final. 3 cup finals in 3 seasons. When I played when I was younger, I used to love smashing the ball from the roof, into the roof from that angle Mako was at. Yeah. Oh, Takahashi missed 3 really good chances. What a goal that is. Oh, that is... I'm actually just gonna put that down as goal of the season contender. I'm making a big list of goal of the season contenders and I'm gonna whittle it down at the end of the season to about possibly 10. I think I'm already on like 12. So we'll chip it. I'll chip away at that at the end of the season. I wonder what his rating is. 5.5. 5.5 for Verche as well. And Liebman and Dodo. Dodo didn't do too well. Takahashi, Osborne, 5.5. Yeah. Yeah. Fair result, I think, on the face of it. Look at the stats: 11 shots, 6 on target, 11 shots, 8 on target. Yeah. Fair enough, that, isn't it? 1-1. Class from Adam, if you ask me. What's Adam said? 3 really good chances right here too. Chances to see some class streaming. Where, hey, that's nice. Yeah. Welcome into it, Adam. I wouldn't have seen that had no one else. I need to say this now unequivocally for everyone watching this. If someone does a message in like one of those stream streak messages, I cannot see it. Unless I can't see it in the chat that I can see. The Castelabs chat, I can't see it in the Castelabs chat. I can only see it if I tab out and go into the actual Twitch chat. Hope that makes sense. I can't fix that. There's nothing I can do to fix that. It's a Castelabs issue. It's either I can see the occasional pithy stream streak message, or I can't see YouTube chat at all. Who's in the final? Who's in the final? Who's in the final? Carbon Boys won the first leg. And then they won the last match as well. They could have won this match. We are playing in the Div 1 Cup final. Bradford City 35. Shit, they won 4-1. Oh no. Chocolate, that's a good biscuit, that's it. Lucky boy. That's a good biscuit. Good to know we can get some stuff through that way. Welcome to Adam. I do hope you're well, my friend. Bradford City 35. So that game is going to be in the next stream. It'll be the second game of next stream. Wow. Interesting. So we're playing P-Wet Farm now. They're 6th. Pushing for a European place. Who've Bradford City got in this game? The Faculty. Ah, well. It's a win for them then, isn't it? Still, I mean, you've got... I don't want to make it too catastrophic. We were very briefly in a title race and then we've drawn a couple on the bounce, which is fine. It happens. I have to say, if we don't get 3 points here and Bradford City win theirs, I can't see a way back, to be honest with you. But that's fine. You know, it was nice to be top of the league for that one match that we played. But you could feel it. You could feel that sort of, we got top of the league and then people go, oh my God, we can win the league. And then the players start going, oh shit, we can win the league. And then they start playing they're not fluid, they're very static, scared of making a mistake. They withdraw a little bit. And then 2 results later, we're 4 points behind. How many games left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left. 6 games left. So we're 4 points behind with 6 games left. But if we draw this, for example, we got 49, they win this, they're on 55, they're 6 points ahead with like 5 games left. Exactly, Esme, you couldn't have said it better myself. I'm thrilled with how they've played. And I knew it was going to happen. I sort of didn't want to get into a title racing, but then we beat them and then we were top on goal difference and the pressure just got to them a little bit, and I think they're just not ready for that. They're just not ready for it. Not at this level. Obviously, last season we sort of walked the league, didn't we? With about 5 games to go. But I think it's just too soon for them. Maybe next season. Random weather generator. It's fine. And that's the end of winter, by the way. No more winter. No more winter. Is that a kick clash? Can we just very quickly before I play this? Is this? I don't think this is a kick clash. Is anyone else having trouble with these two? Because I can change it if we need to. I've noticed that I've made a third kit for this team. I've never used it. I think we played them. This is the 4th time we played them. I've not used it yet. Not a Kit Kat for you? Okay. No, don't do that. No, it's not a Kit Kat, is it? It should be fine. We'll see what it's like on the pitch. Last game of the stream. Liebman's going to start. Hampson's going to... Whoa! Lots of... Whoa! Volner has 1 week left. Valna is back next stream. That is huge, huge, huge news. Think of that. I'm actually going to start Streamer again. I thought he did fantastic last time out. I'm actually going to start Liebman as well. Streamer and Liebman. Osborne, Ruskin. I'm actually going to start Brathide at left back, and I'm going to start Mako, Alkatani, Hamza. Takahashi on the bench, still on the red arrow, which is nice. Iyuga's also on a red, so we'll bring him in. Dodo's, oh my god, there's a lot of people on the red actually. Hang on a second. Double check to make sure there's not a nutcracker. I don't think there's a nutcracker today. I'm not expecting anything. God, there's a lot of reds actually, isn't there? I mean, do you... Surely we don't start Zimmerles or maybe start Dodo maybe? No, you don't start Dodo. Maybe you do over Tomasi actually. Yeah, maybe you do. A red Dodo is better than a green Tomasi. Ancient Chinese proverb. A Barmouth biscuit, that's very nice. They're good. You don't really get them anymore. Google them, you'll know what they are. We were talking about them not too long ago. Quick Google will set you right. Says Collins, Takahashi. Recognise? No, they're not. They're not leopard. Come on, that's a solid biscuit. That I'm not having that. I'm actually gonna do something, folks. Do you remember when I did that captain list with Tomasi, Hoylands, Valani, Dodo? I'm actually going to get rid of that. Do you know who's impressed me enough to be captain today? Richie Warburton. And he's allowed me to call him Richie now, which is a real touch of class from him. And he's going to captain the team today. That is big, big, big news. And that's your team, I think. Even Ifrov's on a red as well. Iyuga, Zimmerles, Takahashi. Here they got Butterworth, Felix Oriana, Huth, Russell Shaw, Attila Hager, Philip Mignon, Kovac, Stanmore, Salmonella, Brookfield, and Jeppers. Lils calls them Captain Biscuits. Do you know, Trippy? In Belgium, or I think Belgium or France, they are called Long de Chat, which means cat stumps. Captain biscuits. Long de Chat, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah. So if you ever see them in like TK Maxx, they'll be called Long de Chat. Or Long de Chat, however you pronounce that. But Barmouth biscuits. I think they're a Welsh thing, Barmouth biscuits, but you don't... a bit more of an old-timey biscuit, the Barmouth biscuit, but very similar to the Long de Chat, which is, I think, basically the same thing, but a different shape, actually. Live reactions from BapyCal, Gags, Crypt, etc. Also from BapyCal. That's nice. Good biscuits. Does Lils know where to find them? Because I would love to know, actually. Because I'm having trouble. Captain means nothing at this club. Every man and his dog was worn the armband. Fuck off, Leopard. We've had like 5 people be the captain over 3 seasons. Or wear the captain's armband. Not even be the captain, just wear the armband. Richie Warburton captain. I mean, Richie Warburton is probably future captain. I think now, between you and me, Miguel Gomez. Between you and me, Richie Warburton is the captain after Tomasi leaves. I think. Big game. To keep the title race alive, and you never know what's going to happen in that game against the faculty with Bradford. You never, ever know. Funny old game football. Imagine giving it to Gearsman after he came back from getting the red card because you love the commitment. Yeah, unfortunately, it's based more off the sort of... If it was Richard Warburton that got a red card, he'd still be the captain today. I'd make no apologies for that. Because he's just... The mentality of him is just... I was a little bit worried when we signed him because of all that stuff that happened with Bistopia. I was a little bit worried that, he's going to be a bit of trouble and offside. And he got a red card in his debut against, it was Club Brugge in a friendly or something. And I thought, oh dear, here we go. But no. No, he's a proper fighter. And that's what we need. Good save. Long to share is how my morning after goes, and I've had a massive din. That's good. Has made the same joke as Leopard made 25 seconds before that, but that's fine. That's okay. We love retelling jokes in this stream anyway, so it's fine. Oh, look at him go. King of corners. Unlucky. Big crowded box, that. Offside. So far offside. Mr. T41. Can I just say, Seb, that Al Pacino bit is absolutely fantastic. It's very good stuff. It's very droll, dare I say. Oh my god. Oh my... It's going choppy for me. And it's true, It's Alfredo Pacino, yeah. That is a good bit there. Oh, Katani's so good. Oh my god. The crowd just went, oh, really weirdly then. I wish people would get in the middle for this. I don't understand why they don't. Instead, you've got to do this sort of weird thing. Poor from Dodo. Is Tomasi sort of taken, I don't think we talked about this, but Tomasi sort of taken Dodo under his wing. In the past couple of seasons, because we spoke about Dodo before, where we said he was a bit of a sort of... We thought it was a joke at first, but then we realised he was actually being quite serious. He sort of got into the right-wing conspiracy theory, sort of. No words. No words. You can't say anything about that. You just watch it. You just watch it and that's it. That's it. Can't remember what I was talking about now. Oh yeah. So Dodo was sort of making these jokes and stuff. Well, we thought they were jokes. Well, in Wolf. And then it turns out, no. I think Hoylands came to me sort of as the, one of the leaders of the team, came to me and sort of said, Dodo's, I don't think he's joking here. I think he actually believes this rubbish. And I was like, right. And so we'd not long had Tomasi when this happened. And so Tomasi, I said, this is a great opportunity for Tomasi, who plays the same position as Dodo. Just take Dodo under your wing. Dodo's only, he's only, I think, 22 at the time. And so Tomasi's been a bit of a mentor for him. On and off the pitch, which is nice. So, he's been teaching him the ways of defensive midfield, but also has sort of like de-radicalised him, which has been nice. So that whole thing about Dodo being a bit of a right-wing freak, it's not really true anymore. He's sort of in a couple of years he's come out the other side of that, and he's become a little bit of a leader in himself, which is why, like I said, he was the captain in the last game. It's almost like a reward to him for saying, look, you've a lot of personal development over the last few years. It's not been easy for him. It's very easy to sort of unlearn these sorts of things, but it's been really nice for him to get that sort of reward, that recognition from the manager. To say, like, look, you've been through line. It wasn't easy, but you've come out the other side. You're not there yet. Nobody's perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Should be a penalty, that, really, shouldn't it? Still likes all of Elon's tweets, sadly, though. Oh! Get that. Ah, unlucky. But also, the reason I was bringing this up is because Tomasi was sort of... Dodo was never one to shoot from range, and I think in the first season he never really did that. Just wasn't that sort of player. But Tomasi sort of said to him, look, you've got the ability to be doing this every now and then. And it sort of culminated really that in that goal that he scored about a year ago against Swizny FC in the Cup, which was almost the goal of the season winner had Hoyland's not scored the actual goal of the season about 5 minutes before that. Goal. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. 23 years old, Hamson. And again, he's had a bit of a rough time of it. You know, he's been very inconsistent. I think he scored 1 goal last season. He was the player of the season in season 1, if you remember that. For those who were there for that, he was player of the season 1, Hamson. Then Ordaz came in, and Ordaz was just incredible. And I couldn't bring Hamson back in, so Hamson season 2. I think he only got one or 2 goals the whole season. Again, first half of this season, I think he only scored 1 goal. But like many of the players, Stremmer, Tomasi, Mako, really come into his own second half of this season. It's nice to see. Oh, that's not nice though. That wasn't as nice. He's a momentum player, yeah. Yeah. Did score 2 against this lot, by the way, in the Cup, if you remember that, in the 4-1 win. 2 very, very good goals, actually. That's nice from Osborne. That's lovely from Osborne. And Warburton just getting out of there and just saying, look, take your time, son. 2-0 up. Do what you like. Dodo. Oh, lovely stuff. This is super, super football. Super, super football. This is how... Do you remember when we started that first game in Season 1? And I said, look, we're just going to knock it about. This is what I meant by that. It didn't really go well that time because none of the players were good enough. This is what I meant by that. Give him a run of games and he'll hit the heights again. The thing is, who are you gonna drop? Algidon? Volner? No. No, you're not going to drop either of those, are you? So you just got to be patient, wait for his chance. And if you can't do that, that's all well and good. He can play his football elsewhere, can't he? He knows the score. Offside. Well, the thing is, he had a good run of games in Season 2. But he wasn't scoring. That's why we then brought Ordaz in. Because I think that was it pre-season of season 2. Hansen was he was awful. And you know, you can go, oh, it's pre-season, it's not real football, but that's what that's all you've got to base it off. That's all you've got to base it off. You know. Today we try and know. Yes, Lewis. Yes, after this game. Nice kit, that, isn't it? Someone on TikTok said that their kit's nice. It was very sort of sporting coded, which I didn't. It wasn't intentional, but I actually understand it. So that white and green hoops with the black shorts. That was nice, Morgan. That was nice. Do we remember? Was it? Can I have a look at the old poll results? I know what won. No, you have to just... Oh, okay. It's not like a poll history. No, there's not. Okay. B1. Yeah, B1. Was it B1 and C came second, I think? Potentially. Bradford City, 0-0. End of the first half. Keep an eye on that. 0-0. We go again. There's Algidon. Quite like that from Hampton, actually. The little sort of trick of the feet there. Didn't come off for him eventually, but that's lovely, Dodo. That's lovely, Dodo. Ooh. Offside. You sunk my battleship. Jeppa's offside there. And he was. Look at that. Just spreads the play. Orchestrating it. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, it's lovely. Oh. Why'd you toss it, Osborne? Why would you... Weird mistake from Osborne there. Basic football. Sometimes they just forget the basic football. It's strange, that, isn't it? Look at Algidon. It's just... It's like a cheat code. I wonder what Francis Jeffers is up to in this save. He probably plays for the sort of generic other team, I would imagine.
We don't care. We'll have McDonald's property.
They'll always hit you and hurt you. Defend and attack. There's only one way to beat them. Go do a goal.
Aiden, thank you very much for the resub, my friend. I don't know how long it was for. It is not saying to me. If someone could read out how long that is for, I'd appreciate that. It's not showing me in Castlabs for some reason. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for the lovely words, the lovely kind words as well. Welcome to you. Do hope you're well. Oh my god. Oh! 31 months. Wow. That player's in the middle of the post there. Score some fucking goals. Thank you very much, Aiden. 31 months. Good grief. Welcome into you. The big news will come after this match. You've not missed it. The result of the appeal of the transfer ban we were handed is onside. Oh, he's straight at the keeper. Shit. Always nice to reach a Prime number. And you subscribed with Prime as well. That's nice. That's lovely. Hamilton on this. Bang. Oh. It annoys me when you do those shots and they go straight at the keeper. It's like, I wish manual shooting was a thing in this. I really do. Ooh, Warburton nearly got that space to do you know what.
What?
Whack my doodle. Get Hampson on that. Bloody hell. Oh, Mako. Oh, Mako. It's not had his best game today, Mako. Chase it, chase it, chase it. Ah! He was nearly in the Warbow zone. You just entered the Warbow zone. Speaking of the Warbow zone. That's the Dodo zone. Shit. Let's make a sub. Let's make a sub. Simonez left back. You got to do it. The Dodo zone is. I said the Ono zone. The Ono zone layer. Is that a thing? How are we bloody getting on? Doing all right, Wisecrack. 2 draws today, actually, but it looks like we're going to finally get a win today. One of them was for a cup. Oh, Jesus. Semi-final second leg, so it didn't really matter because we won already. Other than that, doing okay. Doing okay. Ah! God, they're very sort of tightly packed at the back of this lot, aren't they? Poor from Warburton. And also, Wisecrack, Warburton is captaining the team today for the first time. Don't know what you make of that. Wow. Didn't think that was going in. Did not think that was going in. Another goal for Yasser Algidon, sponsored by Lenovo. Did we all like the little ad that he was in? I did. Thought it was quite nice. Thought it was a little touch of class from him, actually. To reward his quite clearly unwilling personal assistant with a laptop and a ticket to the Philippines. Is he on the side? Can't really see, can you? Yeah, he was. Yeah, I mean, if that was our keeper, you'd be fucking raging, wouldn't you? Be raging. He's not our keeper, though. Takahashi. Hampson's done well today, by the way. I'm not just bringing him off because I can. I think Takahashi deserves something here. He deserves a run out. Hampson's done well. It's not gone unnoticed. Why do they do that? Just shoot. Ooh, chase it. I'm experimenting with finesse shooting in this today. Don't know if that has been noticeable. So far, I've done nothing has appealed to me about it, to be honest with you. It just seems like a normal shot, but a bit weaker and a bit shitter. there's going to be some sort of meta about, oh, you've got to use it in these specific positions. And if that's the case, then fuck it. It's like chip shooting, and this is stupid. Wow. Let's have a look at the keeper. Butterworth. I mean... That felt good. Oh shit, Yogurt, I didn't realise. The YouTube stream has said be with you in a couple of minutes for the past 1 hour and 41 minutes. Thanks, Yogurt. Thanks for letting me know. With 10 minutes to go of the last match of the stream. It's a good thing no one fucking watches it. William Titfit has come on, by the way. Just to let you all know. That's good streaming, yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, good tackle from Dodo. Is that Titfit gone down there? No, it's not. It's Russell Shaw. I can't remember his first name, unfortunately. Algidon again. Oh my god. What a pass that was. I mean, I'll be honest with you folks. Where does Walner fit into this? Where does Walner fit into this? Because I just don't... I don't know. I mean, if you start in our main front three, I'd probably say is Mako, Brathwaite, Algidon. Who are you dropping to bring Volner into that? You can't drop any of them. They've all been out of this world. Google Triello High Walker. I'm not going to do that because I'm playing PES, but thank you very much for the suggestion. And welcome into you. It's a PES 6 stream. It's not a Google stream, I'm afraid. How did the appeal go? You'll find out after this game. Aidan McGeady's come on. Ooh, corner kick again. Shit. Yeah, that's nice. Fucking hell. We've not had any long shots. That was his first long shot of the day, Warburton. I forgot just how mad they were. That nearly crept in as well. Oh my god. Oh my giddy goodness. 4-0 against this lot. 4-0 against this lot. Wow. Again. It was 4-1 the other time, wasn't it? Not 4-0. Watch the highlights. Watch the highlights, folks, while I get the appeal stuff up. and we'll sort this out. If that's okay with you. Oh, where's it gone? I wonder who got player of the match. You'd imagine it would be Algidon because he got a hat trick. A hat trick, didn't he? Unless that was a sarcastic question, which it might well have been. Yeah, this is his second goal. His third goal, though. Oh my! Watch this coming up. Watch this coming up. Wait for it. It was okay. Oh my god. Woof. And that one from old Richie Warburton. Nazario stuff. Right, let's. Bradford City beat the Faculty 1-0. That's fine. Bistopia played Garden Boys in an evening fixture, by the way. We will look at the result of this now, actually. An 8 rating for Algidon. There you have it. What more can you say? Boring, boring Bradford. We need to look at the result of the Bistopia game, because that is at the bottom of the table. That if the Garden Boys have won that, that's massive. That's massive for them. If Bistopia have won that, who knows? Let's have a look at Algidon's stats, by the way. 22 games, 13 goals, 2 assists. He feels like he's scored more than that. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me there. 10 and 12 in 51 for Brafide. 6 and 7 from 21 from Ono. 1 for the kids. 3 and 0 in 28 for Warburton. Tomako 14 and 12 in 56. Not bad numbers. 14 and 4 in 51 for Hamson. 1 and 0 in 4. What's Volner's numbers at? 6 and 2 in 9. He's only played 9 games for us. Fucking hell. We've got 6 goals though. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the result of that Garden Boys game. Much analysis. Made the rankings. Algidon top scorer with Vanderbrink. Ricky as well. Also Maharamov, Stanmore, Stefani, Fugsley's up there. Ono and Brafide, 5 assists apiece. That's nice. Right, let's have a look at it then. Bistopia beat the Garden Boys. That is massive. Wow. Oh, anything can happen at the bottom now. Is that 2 wins on the bounce for Bistopia? They've saved themselves. Wow. Still 4 points behind. And 4 points ahead of third as well. Has to be said. It's only 20 past 11. It feels later than that, doesn't it? Wheat Storage, Prolington Athletic, Algidon Town, P-Wet Farm, MLBPA, all on 34 points for that final European spot, by the way. Northumbria and Chindley have gone up to 32 points. I don't think we'll be getting Lee Fugsley then, folks. I don't think Lee Fugsley. Chindley could get the European spot. Look at that. Chindley could be getting that European spot if they're lucky. Or if they're lucky, if they play well. I think Lee Fugsley possibly might be out of reach at this point. I say if they got relegated, you'd say maybe. But if they're finishing 10th and they're going for European spots, he's not going to want to leave them. Garden Boys, though, you gotta be looking at a Garden Boys player or a Green. If Greensleeves got relegated, oh my god, look at the players that they've got, by the way. Let's have a look. Sort by salary. So some of these obviously we can't get, like Soulard, way too expensive. Rigby, Capel, Solomon Frimpong, Ricky. We can't be getting this lot, but you go down to sort of this level. Kevin Thacker, / Albert Zymer, Diego Mencia, / Slobovic, Dench, Roland Ondariva from Chile, Rojas P. Fucking hell, Rojas Peters. Long throw as well. 24 years old and can play attacking mid. Oh, if he could play defensive mid as well. If he could play defensive mid as well. Oh my god. The double ear. Porkes. Gresley. He's not bad, is he? Is he right back, left back, and defensive mid? His dribbling, goodness me. I mean, he's gone on the list. Diego Silva, O'Malley as well. I think I was looking at O'Malley potentially as a goalkeeping option. Not bad stats. 21 years old as well. We'll see about that. And then did I show you the Garden Boys last stream, or was this something I did off stream? They've got some, again, very good players. Brassington, Jose Vicente. Look at that. Obviously, we can't sign him. They're too good. But most of these players we can't sign. Look at his stats. All creamy yellows. One juicy orange as well. Corduroy. I mean, you've been looking at these players. Look at that. Vandenberg. Plays defensive mid. Burrows. I think when I was looking at Alecki, I was looking at this fellow Williams, Jeremy Williams. I think he's only 21 years old, but look at the positions he can play. Attacking mid, both wings, centre forward. Could be a good attacking option. If we are to lose a player. Which brings us to the news. As you all know, hopefully, the club was handed a 12-month transfer ban, 6 months of which was suspended for some irregularities concerning the transfer of Yasser Algidon at the end of Season 2. This also meant that with that ruling, the transfer ban only applies to foreign transfers, so we could sign players from in our two divisions. Okay. But it also means that we would have to have sold one of the 3 overseas players that we signed during that same window, the end of season 2 window. Those players were Yasser Algidon, Roman Valne, Shinji Ono. Someone said something about, Richard Warburton. No, because we signed Richard Warburton. He was a free agent, but also he was from Bistopia anyway, so that doesn't count. So it's just those 3 players. This is on Esme's head, whatever the outcome. And as you may know, we had a little blind poll to decide the appeal. There were 6 potential results here. Okay. There is a great result, a good result, a neutral result. Oh no, sorry, hang on. There's the best result, a great result, a good result, a neutral result, a bad result, and the worst result. Okay. Yeah. What should be absolutely dog shit, sack the board type shit. The result of the appeal, it's just come in now, it's just come to my desk right now. I'm looking at it on my computer. It's an email. So it's not actually come to my desk, it's come to my computer via an email, so it's on my phone. There's more negative results than positive ones. No, there's 3 positive results. There's 1 neutral result, and then there's 2 bad results. So the odds are in our favour. I may read out what the other results were, potentially. I don't know if that spoils it a little bit. Potentially. Let's It's a very pessimistic way of looking at it, mate. It's also an incorrect way of looking at it because it's the other way around. It's more positive results. B was the choice that was voted upon, and I wrote these results out before the poll was drawn and what each result was. What's A, what's B, what's C, what's D, what's E, and what's equal. What would happen if, two of them got first place, because there was a result for that as well. B was picked. I can tell you now, folks. I can tell you right now. That the appeal has failed.
What?
Not only has it failed, but it was considered frivolous. And therefore, the 6 months that were suspended are now immediate. So it is a 12-month transfer ban on overseas transfers. One of the 3 overseas players that we signed at the end of last season must be sold. Can we appeal that as well? No. No. No, we can't do that. Goodbye, Volner. Well, wisecrack. The result of that will be decided via a blind poll. Remember when you caught that shiny Pokemon? That was good, wasn't it? Yeah. It will be decided via a blind poll. That's not what? That's not what? Yeah.
What?
What came second in the poll? It'll be another blind poll, and that blind poll will be conducted maybe in the next stream, or maybe in the stream after that. I haven't decided yet. Won't be in the next stream, because I've got something else for the next stream, actually. I think. What a dreadful time to arrive, Harry. Welcome in. Does anyone remember what came second in the poll, in the blind poll? Oh, B won. Was it C? I seem to remember C. I seem to remember C being high up in there. Let's not speculate. I would love to find out the actual result of that. Is there a way that we can... I'll tell you what I need to do, actually. Is I need to actually add a browser source to the stream, don't I? So we can actually see the poll on the stream. I'm going to do that now. Whoa! Whoa! That's pointless. How do I click accept on that? It's not possible. How do I click accept? How do you click accept on that? It's not humanly possible. It's a browser source. Interact on a browser source? Can you? How? If you right click on it, I think. Right click literally on the browser source. Oh. There's a way to click within these sources through which I've never done interact. Reject the cookies. Right, that's come up with absolutely nothing, which is good. So if I run a poll now, we'll just do a test poll. Just do a test poll. Let's just see what happens. Nothing. Nothing. Oh no, something is showing up actually. It's very, very faint. Why is it like vaguely transparent? Okay, is that not fixable? It's not transparent, I should say, when you look at the browser source itself. It just seems to be that... What? Why is it transparent then? Can I, is it because I'm interacting with it and that's... How do I... How do I change that then? Because I can put that there and I can just have that as like blind poll. It is legible, I suppose. And A is 1 now, which is good. It means nothing. That meant nothing. That was a test blind poll. Don't worry about that. And then that's just there all the time forever. Okay. Give it its own corner. The democracy corner. I'm trying to figure out why it's slightly sort of see-through. Probably some CSS way. But when I click on it, when I look at the blind poll itself, when I click on the source, the preview of it is like fully opaque. But for some reason on the actual thing up there, it's transparent. Corner. That famous old feature on TN stream. Enoch Corner would have been a decent fake name for a League player. Might well have been. We couldn't know because we couldn't have played against someone called Enoch because some dickhead would have taken it too seriously. So if I just leave that there, then it's now disappeared. But when a poll runs, it will show up in the top corner. That's nice. Okay, well we've got that for the future then. Is there a way to look at old polls? What if I look at the VOD and then look at the transcript of the VOD? I'm wondering if that has it. I really want to tell you what came second, but I don't want to know. I don't want to say it. Unless it's absolutely correct. You know? So I go blind poll. Blind poll a bit 5 minutes ago. It was what? B. I don't know what B is. Review results. Oh, here we go. So I actually read them out loud, which is nice. So B got 50% of the votes. D got 3. So D was second. D was second. And D would have been appeal, dismissed, no change. So that it would have been just, the appeal would have just been dismissed. No, it would just been, it was what it was. And it would have stayed like that. Okay. That was what came second. That was the neutral result. Yeah. C got 2. C was a partial lift, which was that the transfer ban was lifted. The overseas player having to be sold wasn't lifted, but just the transfer ban bit would have been lifted. That was C. That had 2 votes. That was the great outcome, actually. That one, C. A got 1. A got 1 vote. One person who voted for A was voting for the good result, which was a partial lift, able to sign a player from the marquee player list. How's the appeal getting rejected neutral? Because it's exactly the same. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. That's how it's neutral. It's just it was what it was. You'll see. When I've read them all out, Wisecrack, you'll see what I mean. It will make more sense. Nobody voted for E. Nobody voted for E. And E was appeal upheld. All restrictions lifted. That would have been a successful appeal. Nobody voted for that. Nobody voted for the successful appeal. It would have just poof, disappeared. Too low down the list, wasn't it? Yeah. And that was what E was. And if you'd have voted for one or more of them being equal at the top, it would have been considered the worst possible option, which is the frivolous appeal, total transfer ban, no players whatsoever can be signed. And we still would have had to sell one of them. So I'm glad we didn't get that one. That would have been end of days. That would have been next season starting Berche in the Champions League sort of territory. That. So no one voted for that. So basically, we voted for the bad one. B was the bad one. D was neutral. A was good. C was great. E was the best. And equal was the worst. And there you have it. There you have it. Next stream is going to be a blind poll. I've just made a note of what that blind poll is because I'll forget otherwise. And it'll be 2 results. Well, it'll be 3 results because there'll be one for A, one for B, one for equal. I'm always accounting for one being equal now. Okay, so that'll be that. That's fine. So let's have a look. Right, next stream. I'm thinking, folks, I don't know if I will do this or not. Let's go little again. I'm thinking about potentially doing this. I don't know if I will or not. Tomorrow, what if I came on tomorrow, did 3 games? Algidon Town, Cup Final, Jumbo. And then Friday, Wheat Storage, MLBPA, Prodington Athletic. End of the season. The week after, well, next week, we don't do any PES. We'll do something else for, the usual 2 or 3 streams. And then we come back the week after for the end of season awards, the result of the blind poll of who's getting put on the transfer list, and that sort of thing. That's what I'm thinking. So if I do today, tomorrow, Friday, then the season's wrapped up. Then I can do, maybe we do, I don't know, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Then maybe we do a, because I need time. Once the season's done, I probably need a week. I probably need about a week to set up the end of season awards, the goal of the season. I'll make a little goal of the season video again with maybe 8 or 10 results on it this time instead of, I've only ever got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've already got 10. I've already got 10 goals on there. So if no one else scores a banger until the end of the season, it'll be those 10. But if there's a few more added to it, then we can always change that. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I might do that. Goal of the season this year is going to be special. Do you know the thing is, TN? I've had a look through. I've got a list of them here. I won't say what they are just yet. But to me, personally, there's not a standout, which I kind of like it. Kind of like that, but there's not one that you look at and go, that's going to win. I can guess which one might win, but then again I look at the other ones and I go, no, do you know what, I don't know. So it'll be interesting. That Nightlights, yes. So if we finish the season this week, maybe next week, maybe we just do some Tomodachi, and I'll make some of the I've already made Hoyland's Berchet and Ruskin. But we can make more of them. We can have it as like this little training camp sort of thing. And you get to know the boys off the pitch as well, which is nice. I like that. You know, you don't really get to see much of them off the pitch. You only just hear about it through me. It'd be nice to actually... Do you know what Tomodachi Life really fills? When I played it the other day, it filled a very gaping hole in my heart that used to be filled by The Sims. But I don't play The Sims anymore because it's shit. So that's what it felt like to me. That's what it felt like. And I'd love to do that sort of like life simulation kind of thing, but with the boys. We can get some of the wives and stuff on there, and the girlfriends and the partners, and I don't know if you can have dogs in it or anything like. We can have a dog. Everyone has done Sims or any of them, just like watching people playing it. Yeah, it's very much that sort of just seeing. There are games, by the way, that are like Sims but football based, but they're all a bit shit. I think I've played a couple of them on stream before. So I'm not playing those, obviously, but Kenneth Jennings on there again, 6, really strange. No idea. Sorensen from Man United as well. Make the boys kiss. Yeah, get Berchet and Boylans, and get Tanasi in there, and Dodo, and Ivarov and Wolf. And basically just make the team. Warburton will be a really interesting one in Tomodachi, I think. I do also very much enjoy making the Miis as well. So, there you go. Thank you very much for watching, folks. That is it for me for today. I hopefully will be back on tomorrow, and we will do some more of this. Tomorrow we have a game against Algidon Town, and Bradford play MLBPA baseball. Away. Big game, that. Then we have a cup final. And if we win that, it might just sow some seeds of doubt in Bradford's minds that they can go through and win the league, and they might slip up against the major dudes. But we'd have to beat Jumbo. It's a really tricky end to the season for us. Algidon, Jumbo, Wheat Storage, MLBPA, Prodlington Athletic. That is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th that we have to play. They're the teams that are left for us this season. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th. It's not going to be easy. Meanwhile, Bradford have 11th and 8th and a few of the lower league teams. That's fine. Thank you very much, folks. Blind poll next stream to decide something. And then after the stream after that, I don't know when I'll do the blind poll for the player that leaves. I don't know if I do that on stream or off stream, or do it on stream but during the end of season awards. I don't know. Aiden, thank you very much for the Prime sub for 31 months. Adam, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Leopard, thank you for the 40 months. Be subscribed for 12 months at tier 1. Or is that 12 months in a row? You haven't subscribed 12 months in advance. Bloody hope not. It's a lot of pressure there. And Nerdmo, thank you for the follow. And also Ali Wasabi, thank you for the follow. These are off stream. Know Your Birds, thank you for the follow. And Drago JP, thank you for the follow. And Nightlights, thank you for gigantifying Nerdmo's face. That's nice. Thank you very much indeed. I've got no channels live, so that is it for me. Should we play out with the song? I was going to do this last time, and I didn't. Should we do that? Here's a song for you. it's too long there, isn't it? Take the piss. No, it won't. Whatever, we'll do it. It's like 7 minutes long, but whatever. Thank you very much for watching, folks.